and it's got to be one and one only, right? That's David's Cookies right over here, chocolate chunk. But this isn't just any cookie on any other day. Today, you're looking at the large cookies from David's Cookies. These are 1.5 ounces each, gigantic, and almost a meal in each one of themselves. Today, we're giving you the opportunity to pick up all 60 of them in chocolate chunk, which we love. Their #1 selling flavor, the one that launched it all back in 1979. Or you can get 30 chocolate chunk with your choice of 30 additional of your favorite flavors, like peanut butter right over here. This one is the one that we're calling Cherry Chunk, which has Michigan cherries, white chocolate. How delicious is that?
Yum.
Or right over here, this is the one that we're calling the Oatmeal raisin cookie with the chocolate chunk. So you'll be able to get 30 and 30 of your favorite flavors with chocolate chunk, or you can get all 60 in chocolate chunk from the best cookie voted by you right here at QVC, and that is David's Cookies. Now, I'm going to bring in my friend and good guest. Her name is Adina Miccio. Actually, I meant to say my good friend and guest. But she is also a good guest.
She's a good guest, too. Right.
Because she brings the cookies.
She does.
Adina, how are you?
Thank gosh you think I'm a good guest.
Oh, I think you're a great guest.
Absolutely.
And hello, and hello. I'm so excited because these, as you mentioned, Alberti, Rachel, these are the big boys.
These are the big boys.
That started David's Cookies in 1979. 1.5 ounces. This is the cookie that you be very right to have one, not 6 of the bite size like you and Rachel over there.
We like 6 of the bite size.
Oh, I love 6. I can sometimes
like
do
6
12 of the bite size. But as we look at this chocolate chunk, let's talk about this, because David's Cookies doesn't just do chocolate chips, they do chocolate chunks.
Yeah, that's how we do it at David's. We load it up with chocolate chunks, brown sugar, whole eggs. This is that quintessential chocolate chip cookie done with the David's difference. Sure to become your favorite. Again, this 1.5 ounce size is so perfect. Great for this time of the year when you just want something nice and warm because you're baking these on demand.
Now, I love the chocolate chunk. I could easily go for 60 of the chocolate chunk any day of the week. However, you can also choose 30 of the chocolate chunk with any of the other 3 flavors that we have. So we do have, again, oatmeal raisin, we have the cherry chunk, and then we also have the peanut butter. So let's go through some of these other flavors so everyone can understand. Like, so this one right over here is that, I love the oatmeal raisin cookie from David's.
Yes.
Because it's about like, would you like some oatmeal with your raisins, right? It's like so loaded with the raisins. Look at that.
And look, our food stylists there bake these to perfection because remember, that's what you're doing here. But rolled oats, California plum raisins throughout this cookie. I think what we do so well at David's Cookies is balance. We balance it with just the right amount of cinnamon. I personally don't like a lot of any spice or seasoning like in a cookie, and that's what we do at David's. It's just that right amount of cinnamon in that old-fashioned oatmeal raisin cookie.
They're delicious.
So pure.
They're
So
delicious.
pure, so delicious.
Thank you.
Fewer than 1,200 to go around across the board here. And remember, we do have auto delivery, so you can get these every 90 days for a full year.
What's next?
Okay, so Adina, Cherry Chunk is my mother's favorite of all the David's cookies. Whenever she comes to the house, she actually raids the freezer to see if these are in there.
I love it.
And check this out. This is why. I mean, is this not a Valentine's dream?
Right? And we don't do this very often. So if your mother's finding them in your freezer, she's getting lucky because this is one of the most expensive cookies that we make at David's Cookies because of those premium dried Michigan cherries. You don't have to wonder where they are. They're there, they're whole, they're delicious. We then marry that with creamy white chocolate chips. So you get that chew and then that creamy sweetness of the white chocolate with the golden cookie. And again, whoever baked those cookies today in Pennsylvania.
I know. Noah did such a beautiful job with these cookies. Yeah, they really are gorgeous. And then last but not least, I know, Adina, this is your favorite, right? The peanut butter one is one of the favorites in your household.
It really is. It seems like so basic, but it's not because it's a double peanut butter cookie at David's. Peanut butter based cookie, loaded with real peanut butter, but then crammed with peanut butter chips. But not just any old peanut butter chip, Reese's peanut butter chip. So if you love peanut butter, trust me, I'm not going to lead you down the wrong road. Go here, and you will not be disappointed.
All right, so Adina, I gotta let you know.
Yeah.
We have fewer than 700 remaining.
For sure.
If you want this, now's your chance to get it. You will get 2 boxes, just like this, okay? So 1 box will definitely have your chocolate chunk, and then if you choose chocolate chunk, you'll get 2 boxes of chocolate chunk for 60 total, or you'll get 1 box of chocolate chunk with 1 box of peanut butter, with 1 box of the cherry with the white chocolate chunk, or 1 box of the oatmeal raisin. Today is your day to pick them up. They're simple, they're easy, and I just want to show you right over here, the directions for cooking are right on the side. But if you're like me, and if you're like Rachel, and if you're like 99% of the people that buy David's cookies here at QVC, you memorize this basically.
Exactly.
You know this by heart. Because I know at 10 o'clock at night, I just run downstairs, 350 on the oven, and I leave them in for 12 to 13 minutes, and they're good.
And that's it. It'll be memorized. You'll be happy. You'll thank us. I think what I love, Adina, is that really this is your trip to New York City, to that department store, downstairs in the basement, where everybody was lined up. You're bringing us like the quintessential cookie. And frankly, this is a 2021 award winner for Best Cookie. So if you were going to try a cookie with us, try one of David's cookies. You know it's a nationally recognized brand, and we're bringing you pack-ups that, you know, hard to find. We're shipping it to you for free, and you can get combinations here.
And this is arguably one of the best cookies that we present here at QVC. You know, I mean, we sell more David's cookie dough than anything else. I have fewer than 500 remaining.
For sure.
And remember, if you want this, you can get this on auto delivery. We don't often present the large cookies, the 1.5 ounce cookies. So get it on auto delivery, get it every 90 days for a full year. But lock it in at this price today at $16.50 on Easy Pay. Fewer than 500 remaining. I've got chocolate on my fingers, and it's not polite to lick them on television, but at home you can. And I just want to remind you what you can get. So you can get all 60 in the chocolate chunk, or you can get 30 chocolate chunk with peanut butter. And if you want that, please, please don't wait on any one of these orders because we're super limited across the board. You can get all 30 chocolate chunk with your cherry white chocolate chunk, which is Aggie's favorite, or you can get 30 of the chocolate chunk with 30 of the oatmeal raisin. Adina, when I think of this, obviously this is like easy and simple, and it's the way that I enjoy my cookies all the time, but Valentine's Day, get-togethers, parties. We've got, you know, the big game coming up in 2 weeks.
Look how cute that is.
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, you know, needless to say, I have boys in the house, right? So I've got Big Style and Little Style, and we all know the joke, Little Style is bigger than Big Style, but you know, I digress. So Big Style loves cookies, if I tell you, and as does Little Style. Everybody loves a cookie. If you're talking about the big game, do the big cookie for the big game. It will be the big hit. And you can do this by cheating, right? You're cheating. You're not getting all those ingredients and mixing and doing all that. We've done the work for you. We're going to pre-form it. We're going to put it in 2 boxes. We're going to deliver it to you. Don't.
Okay, here's what's going on. If you want it, it's last call. Thank you so much, Adina, my good friend and our good guest. We love you. These are probably not going to last. They're going to sell out. More. Okay, listen. Chocolate chunk. You can get all 60 of them in chocolate chunk, or you can get a combo where you get 30 chocolate chunk with your peanut butter, with your cranberry, or with, the Michigan cherry, or the oatmeal raisin. M66108 is your item number. Get those every 90 days for a full year at that price. And get them at that great value that we have for you today. Hey, did you know our today's special value, Food Saver? Rachel and I have a whole hour of it